discuss very important theorem of the second chapter parallel lines of the 9th standard mathematics part 2. The statement of that theorem is the sum of the measures of all angles of triangle is 180 degrees. Student, very important theorem. Look carefully how to prove this theorem. The statement, I repeat again, sum of the measures of all angles of triangle is 180 degree. For this I have to draw one triangle here. Suppose that this is the triangle ABC, A, B and C. So that the given is that in this given triangle ABC be any triangle. Triangle ABC be any triangle. Then to prove, so simple, sum of the measures of all angles, in that you have to adding all these we get 180 degree. In that angle ABC plus angle ACB plus angle BAC is equals to how much? 180 degree. For this, make an construction is that. Student, take construction in such way that draw a line parallel to segment BC through point A. Take point P and Q on this line L, suppose, such that P dash A dash Q. Okay, I have to write this statement. Draw line L. Draw line L parallel to side BC through point A. Take point P and Q on line L such that P dash A dash Q. Okay, then we write its proof. Now look carefully. First point I will take here. This line is parallel to this segment. So, and this is the transversal. So I have to write here. Therefore, first point here, line PQ is parallel with side or segment BC and segment AB is transversal. Okay, then these two angles, look carefully which two angles here. Angle this one and this one is congruent here. Therefore, I have to write here angle ABC is congruent with angle here PAB. Because which type of these angles? Alternate angles. Alternate angles. That is, they are equal in that angle ABC is equals to angle PAB. Let this is equation number first. Now student, I can take these two lines parallel. This is the transversal. So simple one, look carefully. Line PQ is parallel with segment BC and segment AC is transversal. At that time, these two angles, which one? Look carefully here is this angle and this angle is congruent. Mean that angle ACB is congruent with angle QAC. Because again, which type of this angle? Alternate angles. That is, these two angles are equal with that angle ACB is equals to angle QAC. Let it should be equation number second. QAC. Now then, adding equation first and second, we get that. Therefore, angle ABC plus angle ACB, ABC plus ACB is equals to angle PAB student, again I have to write here, this one is angle PAB plus angle BAC. I have to take this BAC here and then angle QAC. By using angle addition axiom, look carefully, PAB and this BAC means up to this. I will write angle PAC is equals to angle PAC. Look here, angle PAC plus angle QAC. This one is, reason is that by angle addition postulate. Student, look at the figure. Angle PAC plus angle QAC becomes 180 degree. So I have to substitute here, is equals to how much? 180 degree, because angle PAC plus angle QAC is equals to 180 degree, that is angles in linear pair. Means that therefore sum of these three angles is equals to how much? 180. Means that angle ABC plus angle ACB plus angle BAC is equals to how much? 180. Hence the sum of all three angles of triangle is 180 degree. Okay, can you understand this? We take the next point. Okay, we take next point here, test of parallel lines. There are three tests when the parallel lines are parallel. Look here, whether given lines are parallel or not can be decided by examining the angles formed by the transversal of the lines. Means that angles formed by the transversal. There are three types of the angles here: interior angles, then alternate angles and corresponding angles. Means that there are three tests. First one is interior angle test, second one is alternate angle test, and third one is the corresponding angle test. We also show here. Now look at first one is, if the interior angles on the same sides of the transversals are supplementary, then the lines are parallel. If the angles are supplementary, then the lines are parallel. Second one is, if one of the pairs of alternating angles are congruent, then the lines are also parallel. Then third one is, if one of the pair of the corresponding angles is congruent, then the lines are parallel. These are the three important tests. We have to prove this one by one. Okay, first we take the interior angle test. Okay, let's take the interior angle test. Means that this is theorem. Again, very important theorem. The statement of this theorem is, if the interior angles formed by the transversal of two distinct lines are supplementary, then the two lines are parallel. Now student, for this I have to draw one figure here. Now the interior angles formed by the transversal of two distinct lines are supplementary. Means that first we have to draw two distinct lines. Suppose that this is the line AB and line CD. These are the two distinct lines. Suppose AB and this is the CD. Now student, this one transversal intersect these two lines. Suppose that this is the transversal X and Y, which is intersect at point P and Q to the line AB and line CD. Then I have to write its given. Here is line XY intersect line AB and line CD at point P and Q. So this is the indirect proof here. So we have to assume that these two lines are not parallel. If they are not parallel, means that they intersect in one point. Then if they intersect, then the triangle is formed. Then we have to use this property of the triangle, which is the sum of all angles of triangle is 180 degree. Then how to prove it? Look carefully. Now we have to take its proof. We are going to give that an indirect proof. So I will write here, we are going to give indirect proof. For this, I have to write here this. Let us assume that, or suppose that these two lines are not parallel. Let's suppose that line AB and line CD are not parallel. It means this line AB and line CD intersect in one point. It means line AB and line CD intersect each other. They are intersecting at point, suppose that T. So I have to draw one figure also. Means that these two lines are not parallel. Means they are intersecting each other. Suppose that this intersecting point is T. I have taken these two lines. This one is the A point. This is the B point. This is C and this is also D. And this is the transversal, which is the X and Y, which intersect this point as P and Q. Student, then here is the triangle is formed. This PQT is triangle is formed. So I will write, so triangle PQT is formed. If this triangle is formed, then all of you know that sum of all angles of triangle is how much? 180 degree. So I have to substitute these values here. So angle TPQ plus angle PQT plus angle PTQ is equals to how much? 180 degree. The reason is that because sum of all angles of triangle is how much? 180 degree. We have to discuss already this theorem. Now but look at this. Here is these two angle BPQ. Means that BPQ means that is TPQ. Means but angle TPQ plus this one is PQD. PQD means that PQT is equals to how much? 180 degree. This is given. This is given. Means that is the sum of the two angles is how much? 180 degree. That is sum of the two angles of triangle is how much? 180 degree. 180 degree. But sum of the all angles of the triangle means that three angle is how much? 180 degree. But the sum of three angles of triangle is 180 degree. Means that this, therefore angle PTQ are not distinct line. Mean that therefore line PT and line QT means line AB and line CD are not distinct lines. But in your given that these two lines are distinct lines, but we are given line AB and line CD are distinct lines. Mean that these are here, these two lines are not distinct line, mean that they are one line. Here is given that these two lines are distinct line, mean that we arrive at our contradiction, mean that our assumption is wrong, means therefore we arrive at a contradiction. Means that our assumption is wrong. Assumption is wrong. Mean that we have to assume that these two lines are not parallel. Mean that they are intersecting line. Means our assumption is wrong. Mean that these two lines are parallel. Therefore, line AB is parallel with line CD. Means thus it is proved that if the interior angles formed by a transversal are supplementary. Then the lines